How are you today, my dear friends and family? I'm excited to see you. Welcome back. Today is Saturday and it's cold, but I'm grateful to God for life, good health, and His Spirit in us to guide and direct us all the time. The topic today is slow to speak. Slow to speak doesn't mean that you speak very slowly. That's not what it means. Slow to speak, according to James chapter 1, verse 19, it says, "Be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to become angry." When you're slow to speak, you hold your peace. You restrain yourself. You have the discipline to hold back, to not reply or retaliate when you hear something that's hurtful, that is untrue about you. You hold yourself. You're that matured to stay calm. That's what it means to be slow to speak. It's not because you do not have things to say, but because you have the Spirit of God guiding you, leading you, and you're paying attention, doing as He bids you. You're slow to speak. Proverbs chapter 17 verse 28 says, "A fool, even a fool, someone who's a fool, is thought to be wise if he keeps silent. And a man who shuts his mouth is considered to be a man with understanding." Be slow to speak. When you stay quiet, you're not in a hurry to respond. You're considered to be someone with understanding. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 7 says that there is a time to keep silent and a time to speak. We live in an age where everyone wants to say something. Everybody has something to say. Nobody's listening and the world is going crazier by the minute. Dear people of the world, let us rein it in. Be slow to speak. Maintain silence sometimes. Your silence can be more effective, in my experience, in certain circumstances. Be slow to speak. Let us take a pause. When you're bubbling, you're itchy to say something. Very often, when we say those things, we hurt the one who's listening. We hurt ourselves eventually. We do things and say things that we later regret. Let us be slow to speak. Let us be mindful how we speak. Let the Spirit of God in us help us to pay attention, to count to 10 in our hearts. It works. I have tried it. When you're angry, you're offended, someone has said something and you're so eager to retaliate, count to 10. It works. By the time you get to 10, that anger would have been dissipated, would have gone, and you may not even want to speak anymore. It takes a matured person to not respond or reply every time. You do not always have to say something. Your silence may have more impact than the words you would say, which people would take for granted anyways. Be slow to speak. I hope and pray that we will all pay attention to the Spirit of God in us so that we can be slow to speak. We can listen to Him when He silently and gently says, "Stop, my dear child. Not the time to speak." I wish you a very good day as you take charge of your life and you're slow to speak and continue to be a man and woman of understanding. God bless you. Bye for now.